I did this and I need your help. I need my family. You guys got to get me off. We're going to hire lawyers. We got to try to fight this because I don't want to go to jail. But at least my inner circle and blood, mother, father, sister, the inner circle would at least know. I don't know. And yeah, I guess, the less people that know, the more likely your trial can be pure, right? Because people talk. And so, I get that, but I don't know. It's such a different season. I think everyone really needs to keep that in mind as they watch. This is such a different season than if she didn't plead and we didn't know. And by the way, sentencing is now delayed until
Yes. No, but it's delayed to December 15th from November 22nd. So it's not like a huge delay. I mean, people were trying to make that a big thing, like Jen Shah gets what Jen Shah wants. But I'm like, guys, this is 3 weeks. This is not like, it's not like a year later that she's going to have a whole nother year of life.
Yeah, even that.
She's gonna have another Christmas with her family. She's gonna have another Thanksgiving, another Christmas with her family. And for her, I'm sure she hates it being delayed because you're wondering your fate. And it was the government. I'm sure they're so backed up anyway because of COVID with cases. So essentially the government team had other scheduling conflicts. So they had to postpone. If I were Jen, I wouldn't be happy about that. I mean, you Thanksgiving, there's this cloud looming, at least you would have known on the 22nd, okay, I'm going to do 5 years. So let's live it up this Thanksgiving. Let's live it up this Christmas. I'm turning myself in, whatever, Now she's going to wait until December 15th.
I wouldn't want to. Kim D and I had a friend that went to jail because, I know people that have gone to jail. And this person, it was delayed for all of COVID. And I was like, Jesus, like I would just be, if it were me, I said the same thing. I would be like, let's just start the clock today, people. Cause like, it's like, there's no getting out of this. I mean, right. But even that, like your statement of like, people are now like Jen Shah gets what she gets. If this were Erica, you would have her head would be chopped off. You would wait for her in an alley and jump her to teach her. Like, I don't understand the difference. How this is like,
it's
Jen,
very weird.
More time with Jen Shah. And by the way, there is this talk that they might try to, I don't know how they're going to do this. They might try to start filming season 4. Cause here I am being like, guys, we're no Jen Shah for season 4, that they might try to start doing some filming now for the next season through her sentencing. Look, they can do it. I think it'll be interesting. It'll be the first, if we go this route, it'll be the first time that's ever happened where we haven't had a whole season or a reunion and we're filming another season. But if you want Jen Shah part of this, sure. I think Bravo can do that. I've heard that they might try to start filming like right now.
Well, you already know. I mean, she's going to a low security prison, much like what Martha Stewart did, much like, the Situation went to. Anthony Weiner's another one. I mean, the Sitch and Anthony Weiner were at the same facility in Massachusetts. I mean, she's going to a low, these are not federal, although, I mean, her case is federal. Ugh, I don't know. Maybe
I was going to say, do you know the type of facility she's going to?
No, I don't. I take that back.
You got me listening over here. I'm like, okay, well, that makes sense. But wow. I was like,
right. People have a right to question my my authority.
Like, you got some tea here today, Sarah.
I really started out. No, I don't have a clue. Okay.
I love a shout out to the Sitch, baby. And last episode, you shouted out Queen Christine Quinn from Selling Sunset. So look at you pulling out the reality TV references, girl.
I do know a few things. God damn it.
I love the Sitch. I see what you're saying. I don't know. I mean, let's just get the sentencing over with now. I mean, I think if they are going to film the new season, bring it on. Like, let's have some Jen Shah in our life. It kind of makes you wonder what is this show going to be about without Jen? Like, I don't think she's an Erica. I don't think she's a Rinna. I don't think she's like, I mean, look, every show goes on. New York went on without Bethany. But what if Jen wasn't there? I mean, what's next season of Salt Lake? I don't know.
You got to change up some alliances. You've got to have some other things. I mean,
I love the girls. I love them. It is all stars to me. I think they came in knowing what they were doing. I'm just like, to your point about Potomac, like, I don't know, maybe we'll have another as the weeks go on. Like, I think the whole Meredith Lisa thing is great because it's two friends and that's interesting. But I mean, okay, so now they don't like each other. What now? Is there any more to that? It doesn't
I
seem like
know.
they're going to like each other anytime soon, you know?
I
Any,
know.
right? Is there, have we covered everything? Is there anything else that,
We
oh,
mentioned,
Nene
well,
leaks.
I was going to say before we go, we should just really touch on that because that's really crazy. Her son, oh my God, is it Brent? No, am I getting the name wrong?
Girl, don't mess this up because then they'll really come for you. Because he had, because he, did I say that out loud? Whoops. Whoopsie.
It is Brent. Nene Leakes posted a video. This is breaking. Talked about the situation with her son and sharing her family is absolutely shocked. He had 2 strokes and a heart attack. Nene confirms that Brent had both congestive heart failure and a stroke. She says her son does not drink or do drugs. Doctors have run a multitude of tests in order to determine what has caused the episode, including tests for HIV. Nene wanted to get ahead of the story. She didn't want to break it the way she did on social media in a video post, but she did it anyway. She asks everyone to pray for Brent. He also runs a lounge in Atlanta, which Nene dubs his pride and joy, and says while the lounge is still open, the family is considering selling it and interested parties should reach out. Interesting. Brent is 23 years old, by the way, and lucky to be alive after a frightening medical emergency. They're thinking he may have had COVID and had severe symptoms and reactions to COVID, but that is not confirmed.
So he had a heart attack and stroke and now is in the hospital, like touch and go, or is okay?
He was hospitalized for several days. According to TMZ, he's now out and rehabbing and hopefully will make a full recovery. And that is her son she had with Greg. Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
Well, I'm saying this is, it'll be a week after when people hear this. Well, I'm sending Nene good vibes. I would never wish harmful health on anyone.
No, that's very scary for somebody 23 years old. And, I mean,
was he overweight?
He looks it, I guess, on the pictures that you see online.
I'm just saying that could certainly cause it,
Maybe if he had complications from, and, I don't know, because they don't disclose any other health information.
Interesting. Well, that's not good.
No, I know. No. So scary. Oh my God. I mean, she's been through so much with losing Greg, Bryson, getting Bryson situated. Bryson's 32, by the way. Oh,
which is why, not to bring it back to Potomac, I do have an issue with, bravo, Giselle, for calling out Miss Thornton. Cancer is no joke. I don't know anybody that's listening to this that doesn't have cancer in their family, their friends. Like we've touched all of us. It's no joke. And I find Mia's, listen, I don't understand anybody that puts their shit out there on social media. We put this out for this business. I would never, people do it over their parents. I'm not judging anyone, but I would never put medical or loss out on social media. That's just me. Like my mother was a great person and today she passed. That's not me. I would never do that. No judgment to anyone that does. I just think it's weird. So I don't know if you really have a diagnosis, Mia, this is a time with your mother and your children and oh God, our priorities are so screwed up in this world. But yet I'm the monster just for admitting that